reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we enter.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And checking out some numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now, New York starting 5. Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Cordy in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, we've got Kyle Kuzma, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these two, Doris. You expect much of a feeling out period?
You know, I don't know, Brian, but what I think is you always stay true to your habits immediately. You guys understand who we are and how we win. Are we a defensive-first oriented team? If that's the case, you come out and set that tone right from the outset. Game 2, then you worry about adjustments.
Now here's Kispert. Clock at 6. Poole for 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, this is a staple of Jordan Poole's game, folks. This is why he is a volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Cordy. Now Achua. Defended by Kuzma. Achua can't hit. Here's Poole. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Hornets. It's tipped. Hart with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Hart can't hit. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Valanciunas into the lane.
A little burst of athleticism from Jonas Valanciunas. You gotta love it when the big fella turns on the jets and drives to the cup.
It's Bridges on the wing. Lets it go from deep. New York, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
So, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Just 5 on the clock. Poole from long range. And it's New York with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
That one's good for 2.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Brogdon, the pass to Kuzma. Brogdon with a screen on Achua. Kuzma for 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Number 1, Jalen Brunson. Cameron Payne, 3rd.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Welcome to the floor, your Wizards High Squad.
making a change here. Sarr's checked in.
Wizards High Squad.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Poole. Drives to the hoop. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Hart.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Now Valanciunas. Back to Brogdon. Kispert on the wing. Looking to win the run. Good. He hits the jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Hart in his last outing with 12 points.
Now Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. Brogdon from outside. But Cordy grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Brogdon. Kispert with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Tipped.
Such a fantastic competitive defender. Josh Hart send him back.
Brunson passes to Hart. Here's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Kispert outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Another miss by Brogdon.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Bridges with it. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Poole with the ball. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution on the court.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks, up by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Carrington. Pass to Bey. And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. No good on that one. No good on the second free throw. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Timeout. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Checked in for Kuzma. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. The Knicks, second.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Here's Carrington. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bay. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And another miss by Washington. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Shot's good by Sarr.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
To the right side, here's Ryan. Three-pointer, no good. The Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Carrington. Pulls up on the wing. Hart pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Ryan. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Almost entire new group here. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Mikal Bridges is second, and of course Jonas Valanciunas.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
New York leading by 9. It's Hart on the wing. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Hart's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bagley. The 3 ball. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Brunson. Now right. 3-pointer. And it's Poole with a rebound. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable. And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Brogdon. Hart pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Brogdon, the pass to Bagley. No good on the 3. New York leading by 11. Down low. And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist from Hart.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Brogdon. Washington again can't hit.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And that one's good for Brunson.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Poole shot is off.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
The 3 is up. Brunson misses. Kispert, left side. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Kispert's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And so it's New York in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
How do you replace a guy like Draymond Green? Everything he gives him, the rebounding, the passing, defense, and he does the little things.
Don't forget his energy, man. He's the heart of this team.
Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched, guys. A tremendous start for Jalen Brunson.
I love how Brunson can orchestrate, man, for himself and for others. And he's good at finding space on the perimeter and catch and shoot.
Not the biggest guy, but he plays with a big heart.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Cordy in at the center position. Poole outside. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Poole against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Poole shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. Number 1, the Knicks.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
New York leading by 19. And here's Brunson. He's got 18. Offline from the high post.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Fades back. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Achiuwa passes to Brunson. Outside Achiuwa. Hart from long range. The rebound by the Wizards. They've been having major problems offensively.
definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 19. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here. He makes the first. Hits both from the stripe. Knicks leading by 17. And here's Brunson from the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brogdon, the pass to Kuzma. Brogdon with a screen on Achua. Kuzma for 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he can't get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kispert's got 11.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
For 3, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in for Poole. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ryan, he's checked in for Achua. Knicks on D. Here's Koulibaly on the money from 12 feet away. Koulibaly's gotten his first basket of the night.
And good awareness by Bey. I mean, he has a nice feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 21.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Bey from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Bey's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ryan. Here's Akporti. Valanciunas covering. Three-pointer, Bridges. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Koulibaly on the wing to the middle. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. He pulls it. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Bey outside. Back to Brogdon. Puts up a 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Brogdon very capable of catch-and-shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Knicks on D. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wright on the right side. Bay against Payne. Back to Wright. Here's Brunson outside. And Bay pulls it down. Wizards trail by 19. Pass to Coulibaly. From outside the arc. The putback. Here's Bay. 1 second left. And so it's New York, out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Washington shooting 34% thus far in this game. We've got Sadiq Bey. Marvin Bagley is out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the one spot. That's the group for Washington right now.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
It's stolen away. Here's Carrington, hounded by Wright. Pass to Coulibaly. Bagley down low. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And here's Payne. Coulibaly defending. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Dadier. It's Coulibaly with a rebound. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Make some noise. Here's John for the three-point squad. Now on the board is your high squad. Make some noise and let the rear end.
Davis, he's checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Brunson. To the wing, right side. The shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 14. And Davis has got the ball here for the Wizards. Here's Sarr. Bay outside. Davis finds Bay. Off the mark there with a three. New York leading by 14. Out left to the wing. Payne, the pass to Hart. From the arc. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Bagley. It's stolen by Hart. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
A new lineup here for Washington. And so he makes both from the line. The Wizards trail by 19. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside for Brogdon. Shot to stop the run. They get it again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Wright finds Brunson.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
Here's Dadier. Gets the 3 to fall.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends.
Timeout.
Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Our New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Hart.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. About 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. It's stolen by Wright.
2 minutes.
And here they come. And he lays it in.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
Here's Brogdon. Washington again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Payne with the bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
But they've got two more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Josh Hart.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
At the line for two, Jordan Poole.
Free throw good. Poole.
One thing we know with Jordan Poole, guys, confidence is never going to be an issue. This young man has the attitude there's nothing he can't do on a basketball floor.
And both free throws good for Poole. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dadier. Outside Payne. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
It's Poole on the wing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Elbow shot. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
Here's Dadier. Yep, count it.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Josh Hart.
I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They wanna see me blessed.